Okay, well, my name is Philip Eidsvold, and I'm an account director at AMIA, and I'm located out of our Minneapolis, United States headquarters, where it's a balmy -6 degrees Celsius today. So I am thrilled to be here in Dubai. So thanks again for hosting us. It's a real privilege to be here. So I have been working in this industry for about 15 years. Directly with my customers, with my clients, on helping them to kind of determine their incentive travel strategy, which I love. What I do is I help them have better business results, to achieve more, to sell more, to do more, and that's why we're here today to talk about incentive travel, because it does drive business results. So, I'm talking about the fundamentals of an incentive travel program. So I'm not sure if many people realize this, but a properly planned incentive travel program actually begins about 2 years before the trip actually operates. Lots of key factors that affect that include sales cycles at your client's organization, fiscal years, and you need to align your incentive travel and your incentive trip with those important factors. Also, I think that as Rhonda alluded to in her trends, we are in a seller's market. It's incredibly hard to find space you're looking for if you wait too long. So the further out you get ahead of it, the better chance you're gonna get a hotel, a destination that you really want. And you want that because that destination is gonna drive results. Okay, so what I decided to do was kind of take a look through the lens of the participant. So if I'm going to be working to achieve this incentive trip, what are the stages that I'm going through? Quite often, we're focusing just on the program operation, but it begins much further out than that. So these are kind of 5 key cycles that we work off of that really illustrate these various stages of the incentive process. And I'm a big visual person. I learn visually. So I'm going to include examples, real live examples of things we've done at AMIA, some of which I think are quite compelling, and give you an idea of what we're doing for our customers. So the first stage is to attract. So you want to announce the program and make it really exciting. And this can be done with lots of different communication channels. The one on the left, Bali, maybe you're sending out some sort of information about the destination, some sort of a teaser, a DVD, or a link to the fabulous things you would see there. In Dubai, you would do the same thing. Also, a piece coming from the CEO or from a sales leader announcing the piece, getting people excited about it. Lots of different communications channels. I'm gonna show one example that was a video that was from a Microsoft club trip that operated here in Dubai last November of 2014, and Michelle Simulides of Microsoft is here. This video that I'm going to show was actually shown at the previous year's trip. They were in Bali that year, but they showed it to get people excited and motivated to win the trip again next year.
I'm a Gold Club winner.
Gold Club winners.
Club winner. Yes.
Fantastic. It's a wonderful time and a wonderful experience.
Unforgettable.
Incredible.
It's fantastic. Everyone should be Gold Club member.
Make sure you get it next year.
That certainly would make me want to earn that trip and to be able to come to Dubai. The next stage I want to talk about is called the motivation stage, to motivate. So this can be done through lots of different channels. One of them might be to have a website that has been created about the trip that participants that are eligible can come back to learn about the destination, to learn about the highlights of what they'll see. For example, the video that was shown on Microsoft will be available on that website. This is an example of another campaign that came directly from the sales leadership of Volvo to show them the value of what they're going to and the exciting things that they would see on their incentive trip. The next stage, achieve, and this is an important one because it really is going to sort of help the attendees understand where they're at in the process to see where they're standing from a leaderboard perspective. Are my numbers going to be high enough for me to earn the trip? Have I achieved the goals? This kind of a example of a communications piece will guide them on that. It also includes things like, what do I need to do? What might I win? How am I doing? And by having this information out there for the attendees in a clear, concise manner, will help achieve the results they're looking for. Because at the end of the day, our clients want to see more sales, they want to see more profitability. So now we're getting to the stage that I think those of us in the room are really kind of here to learn more about, the celebration stage, the on-site experience. And I pulled this photo for one from the Four Seasons in Bora Bora, which I think is an incredibly exciting destination. And, you know, Kurt and Rhonda shared some trends about the industry, and this is what we're hearing from our clients in terms of what they want to see in their incentive events. Things like innovation, lifestyle events, creativity, quality versus quantity, less structure, more personal time, boutique properties that they might not be able to get to. So at the end of the day, as business partners, this is where you can really make a huge difference in the impact of the success of the guest experience. You know your destination so well. So what great innovative ideas can you bring to provide that exceptional and memorable experience? So here are a couple of ideas and some key factors and trends that I believe Rhonda touched on earlier, but shop local, eat local, spend local, enjoy local. Attendees are there to learn about the experience. They want to be immersed into the experience, and you can do this in myriad of ways, through food and beverage, to activities, to corporate social responsibility, team building. All of these things give a sense of place. That's what the attendees want. This is my first trip to Dubai, and I am so excited to get immersed into the destination and to learn about the destination. Also, knowing your group really pays off. We have a practice of segmenting the group into different sort of categories because everybody is motivated by different things when they're on site. So these categories that we've put together include the learners. They like to experience galleries, museums, and things that really bring the history and culture to life. Calorie burners, very adventurous people. They like mountain biking. They might want to go surfing, zip lining, etc. Connoisseurs, shoppers and foodies. This is a big trend with food and wine and pairing them together. They want to bring this back, and it's sort of bragging rights when they go back and talk to their friends about the things they've experienced on this incentive trip. And then finally, the lounger. And who doesn't like to just relax, go to the beach, enjoy the wonderful spas at the hotels that we're going to, and just have a little break from reality, maybe even turn that phone off. How about that? If you don't know the preferences of your group, you know, a good thing is to start out and offer a broad, diverse mix of activities. And you should have a pretty good idea going into the event operation from the online registration which ones are the most popular. But this is just a starting point. So again, just some slides I put in for these various personas, the mountain biking for the activity and the calorie burners, the connoisseurs with wine tastings, food pairings, the loungers enjoying the spa, this gorgeous, beautiful spa. And then a couple of ideas that I wanted to share that are really resonating with our customers today are really personalized approaches to gifting. There's nothing more exciting than getting a very personal gift while you're on site, something you can't really do at home. We're all about providing these once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Some examples up here are sunglass fittings, creating a Maui gym boutique at your hospitality desk to try on the perfect pair of sunglasses and bring those back home with you. We recently have done some blue jeans bars where you can go and have custom blue jeans. Go pick out the perfect designer blue jeans you've been looking for in just the size you want and have them tailored and hemmed the way you want them and have them shipped directly home. You'll see here in the center Toms, which is a shoe, having custom Tom shoes made for you. All these special touches make a huge, huge difference. Another area I wanted to touch on briefly is around corporate social responsibility. If you look into the site index and the research that the foundation is doing, you'll see that corporate social responsibility is something that's here to stay. It's not going anywhere. And I think, again, as business partners, there's a huge opportunity for you to partner with your customers on bringing some really great ideas to the table for these kinds of activities. I'm sure many of you have been asked to help with this, but I can't tell you from my perspective how important it is to have somebody from the destination who really knows that destination to bring this to life. This is an example of something that we did for our Oracle customer where we engaged University of Miami Marine Sciences Division. And the winners were actually able to tag sharks, actually name their sharks, and then they can go back when they got home and watch the activities of their sharks as they make their migration. A really cool and impactful way to make a difference and this particular species of shark was endangered. So it's all about raising money and getting this species protected. Very powerful, and we won a Site Crystal Award for that, which we're very proud of. Another one that we did with Microsoft was a school supplies drive. This was on a program that operated in South Africa. And again, partnering with the DMC and learning what the needs were of this school and how could the attendees make a huge impact at the destination. There was a school supplies drive. People brought stuff with them, and they got to go out and go to the school and meet these children and see the impact and the delight in their faces. And it truly, truly was a special moment, a very highly ranked portion of that incentive travel experience. As mentioned, the personalization and special touches really drive attendee satisfaction. This is an example from the Dubai program that operated here last November about a very special invitation that was sent for their Arabian dinner that they had in the desert. And you'll see that the special creative treatments actually pulled through to the evening itself. And they delivered this amazing once-in-a-lifetime experience that could never have been replicated by themselves had they come to Dubai on their own. I love this picture. This is one that we collaborated with in Hawaii with the DMC. Again, finding those super unique places to have your evening events, your dinners. This was actually done in a banyan tree. They had never done it before, but this idea came from the DMC. It came from one of our team members and said, well, could we give this a shot? Sometimes thinking out of the box and taking a chance really does pay off. As you can tell, it was a beautiful experience and one that will be remembered for years to come. And then the last stage I want to talk about is the promote phase. And this is all about, as Rhonda said, the importance of measurement in your incentive travel experience. Because without that, why even do it? Because you need to show how the program is making a huge difference with not only how the attendees feel about their employer, but also how it's driving the bottom line, right? So, and there are other ways you can use that measurement as well. So you're learning about the attendees. So next year, you know my attendees really enjoy these kinds of activities or these kinds of offsite events. So I'm gonna tailor it and improve next year's program. And so that circle kind of continues. It's sort of this ongoing cycle, and I hope that this is something that you all found helpful. If there are any questions, I would be glad to take them now, and I'm certainly available throughout the rest of the conference. Thank you very much.